She don't say much, just stirs her cup. One hand down and one held up. Tea for a friend, flame for a foe. You won't know it till it's time to go. She's either brewing a brew or lighting a boom. A warm, happy smile or clearing the room. Black it's hard, but kind and true. She'll die for you or detonate you. The tavern stands with pride, defends her friends to your doom. You'll smell the smoke before the boom. She's either brewing a brew or lighting a boom. Steam from the kettle or fire and gloom. Soft and soul with a deadly tune. Careful now, brew or kaboom. Or chaos and ruin. Raise your glass, but clear some room. Pick your poison. Brew or kaboom. She don't say much, just stirs her cup. One hand down and one held up. Tea for a friend, flame for a foe. You won't know it till it's time to go. She's either brewing a brew or lighting a boom. A warm, happy smile or clearing the room. Black it's hard, but kind and true. She'll die for you or detonate you. Mist in her wake and the wolves in stride. This wolf queen guards the tavern, stands with pride, defends her friends to your doom. You'll smell the smoke before the boom. She's either brewing a brew or lighting a boom. Steam from the kettle or fire and gloom. Soft and soul with a deadly tune. Careful now, brew or kaboom.
right, everyone, and
Switch shots rolling, you know the drill. Grab your bottle, refill, refill. Stand up slowly, stretch the spine, let the chat run wild. You'll be just fine. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. We hit that mirror, splash your face. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Blue light buzzing, eyes feel sore. Blink 10 times, then blink some more. Walk that hallway, shake your hands. Hydrate, hydrate, that's the plan. Bathroom breakout, 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Move a little, hearts awake. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. You can pause that potion, you can slow that grind. Little self-peak emotion brings a sharper mind. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Breathe in deep, reset the pace. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait.
okay, we're back from ads. Hey, Taco, welcome on in. So, few announcements to get this rolling. That's not how you do a shout out, Wolfie. Yes, that's how we do that. Thank you for the hello there, Godzilla. I hope I'm sounding okay today. I had to set up, it looks okay, but let me know if I'm not sounding okay. So, I'm going to explain everything as succinctly and as carefully as I can. So first off, some of the announcements here. Explanation swag, Ko-Fi, and Discord, anyone can do. You can see all the stuff that's up there. As always, my code isn't in place for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's MissLab77. That has gone MIA. So that's lovely. Thank you. I missed a few of your streams on here because I was asleep at the time. Yeah, we've got a couple of different stream times now. So tonight that's gonna happen, and then we'll be back Sunday. I'll try to leave the VOD up. The only reason the VOD didn't get left up was because of other things, and then last Sunday I had a migraine. But that's not important right now. So anyone can do swag, anyone can do Ko-Fi, and anyone can do explanation Discord to join the Discord. I have a lovely friend who I'm going to call them Murderfly. I can see them hanging out inside the account. I'm positive that's their account. But call them Murderfly because they play a fairy in Dungeons and Dragons. Like that. And maybe not everyone can do it then. It's supposed to be for chatters. Hi, Murderfly. Oh, there's Murderfly. Just as they play a fairy in our D&D game, and Murderfly is making these custom frames. I've put up their Instagram because they haven't started a business kind of thing like I've done with Ko-Fi. So feel free to go over there and follow them. While you're there, drop me a follow on Instagram if you're there. So there's that. As always, we've got a sponsor of Dubby. It's supposed to be Mist Lab 77. Is supposed to appear there as the code, but it's broken for whatever reason. I don't know how I broke that, but I did. Let's see if I can fix that really quick. Remove all 10 items from the scene. No, I don't want to do that. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, I don't see it there. I should have it in the Dubby assets. And a few other things that are going on. So I am completely getting off using mouse in my hand. I'll still be using a keyboard, but I will not be using... You're welcome, Murderfly. God, what is it? I will not be using the mouse in my right hand anymore because my right hand is having serious issues, and it has to do with what's called migraine syndrome. I know that sounds absolutely lovely, and it's just as bad as it sounds. Block cannot... Oh, because the control panel's up. Okay. Yeah, please escape. Cancel. There we go. And it's what's causing all of my issues. What? Oh. There we go. It's just layered on top of it. And it's causing like a pinched nerve feeling down in my neck. Now, you guys will see, I bought this eye tracker, and I tried to use it. Let's just say that it sucks. It actually sucks. So I am going to build my own eye tracker. And this is day one of that. So we are building this software. It's going to be an AI, well, not AI powered. It's going to use AI to be able to, so that way you don't have to play around with the settings, because playing around with the settings and getting those to work properly has been one of my biggest issues. I have been playing with it for the last 24 hours now. And then I also downloaded this other thing called Talon. Talon uses my voice, so that way I can program without typing. So I'll be using phonetic alphabets, the NATO phonetic alphabet. So a lot of you guys will be hearing left click, right click, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Tango, Delta, stuff like that to get things to actually work. So a lot of this is, we're getting into designing assist features not only for myself but other people in the future, and it will allow us to be really use the eye tracker to break all the glass in the lab. dangerous chemicals inside. You need this. You're gonna get them on you yourself. I guess it's time to shriek in the chat for Miss. Thank you for the 50 stream streak. Wow. God, have I already done 50 streams? That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, so I will be, it'll be a lot of that going on from now on to try and get that. Eventually, I want to get both of these. I don't have that set up, Godzilla. Thank you, though. I mean, you started following me in December, I'm pretty sure, when I started up streaming again. Because I've been around. No, you've done more than that. That's just the reset. Streak just reset. I realize that I've done more than 50. I'm just, in my mind, I haven't done that many. I mean, I've been streaming for a total of 6 years now. I started in 2020. Iron Mouse started 3 years before I did. And Iron Mouse is the one who really inspired me. Darn, I thought it would work like Gwenny. Yeah, Gwenny has it set up on her stream. I do not. But speaking of Iron Mouse is kind of the inspiration for a lot of this. Hey, Mochi Mochi. Hey, Mochi, Murderfly's inside the chat today. Yeah, she's hanging out with us. So if you have any ideas for D&D, you can you can mention it to her. D&D. I have gotten Mochi just so addicted to D&D. She's like, she's doing the typical thing that D&D players do. I'm surprised she hasn't bought a shitload of dice. I guess I haven't introduced her to the physical Amazon shopping of dice. So she's literally like, build another character, build another character, build another character. Very much something that I have gotten into as well, is where like I will build a character and then never use that character. There are Monster Hunter and Fallout dice. There are. I'm going to not show you where they are because you will go and buy them in the truckloads. And then it will not be very happy for yourself. Oh, you have them. Okay, never mind then. So right now, as this is day one, we're setting up a lot of this assisted technology. I have been setting it up since yesterday. I've done quite a bit of coding, and the coding has, well, not gone all that great. I've broken quite a few things, and so I'm using Google's AI right now to help me fix a lot of the coding stuff, because sometimes you need something to help you fix your mistakes, and the AI of Google does help with that from time to time. So this is going to be a lot of technical stuff and technical babble of me typing back and forth with the Google AI. And of course, tonight we will also be we'll be back in Pal World with Neko. And then I'm going to need to take a couple of days of rest of not typing or playing video games, because it does actually hurt me. Thus why I'm working on these assistants. Oh God, what was the other thing? Oh, so on the note of making these assistants, what I want this eye tracker to do in the long run, I want it so that way once it's made, it can basically connect to here I'm getting Murderfly energy drink, aka coffee. Okay, Murderfly. Also, speaking of energy drinks, remember this stream is sponsored by Dubby, as I am a Dubby partner. A little shameless plug there, even though it's all over the screen. I've created a monster. That's okay. She was already a monster before I got there. What? Wait, who said that? Kidding. So it's going to tilt, because a lot of times when you tilt your head back and forth like my model is doing now, that will break eye tracking, little movements that you just don't think about with your body, and especially when you have a VTuber, it breaks that kind of stuff. And I want people to be able to just use a standard webcam that it will just, because this stuff gets expensive really quickly. I was looking at this thing called Tobii Eye Tracker. Tobii is right now one of the best ones out there, and it's a $369 for this camera, and it's one of the best ones on the market. It's actually the best one on the market, and really the only good one out there. And I was like, oh. And then it's got limited games. That's the other big thing. And I'm going, well, this isn't gonna let me like play Pal World and all these other things. And I think like it's cool, you know, that a lot of these things are for like Star Citizen, Warframe, and you know, playing, not Warframe, Warfare. What's that game? It's not Warframe. It's not Warfare. It's they're responsible pretty much for every single time there's a leak for actual classified military. Oh boy. It's got ships, it's got ground, vehicle ground. It's kind of like World of Ships, World of Tanks, and World of Planes, but it's all in one inclusive. I'm now looking at my games. That's Warframe, Warhammer. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Dwarf. War Thunder. That's what I was thinking of. God, it's not definitely D&D. Mochi. Good times. Anyways, if you guys do need the lurk, sit back. Remember to swing by every 15 minutes and collect your points, because that does tell Twitch that you're active. You guys do not need to type and chat with me at all. I will be working on this. Feel free to redeem stuff. I did try and fix the head pat redeem and the drink redeem. That should allow things to work properly there. Anyways, let's get into this. And you will see the eye tracker that is up and running. As you can see, it's kind of running around my screen. I'm looking at, I'm going to put my mouse. I'm looking over here at 16 November. It's hovering over there. I can, however, put it over here and get it a lot closer. So it's definitely, I played around with it, couldn't get a whole bunch of it, and so that was been kind of a big problem. Okay, so make up a backup, user folder inside Talon should now be completely empty. Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong here. There. I'm gonna grab these three, I'm gonna put them over here as well. Okay, launch Talon voice because your folder is completely empty. All right. We have Talon is off. So what I am doing is I'm trying to fix my mistakes. That's the big thing here. First off, I had downloaded the wrong community thing. So that was a big problem earlier. I had to clean out all of these like files that I did not need to use and a bunch of other stuff. And so I've been at this for a few hours. Oh, I started at like 9 this morning, so I've been at this for a lot longer than a few hours. All right, Talon is up. Okay, cool. Launch Talon because the folder is empty. Talon will force clear its internal registry and go silent. Close Talon and drag the 4 files from the backup straight back into the empty user folder and relaunch it. Okay. Simple enough. Wait, was it 4? Oh, because the clicking. Got it. Got it. Yeah. All right, all 4 are back in. We're gonna relaunch Talon. Watch, it'll be the game clicking as well is a problem. Oh, there we go. Left click. I didn't say any of that. Left click. Charlie, Alpha, Tango. Right click. Click and mute that mic. So I now have 2 mics above my head, so I got to be careful not to smack my head on those. I actually had to 3D print something yesterday. I'll just show this off because I'm actually really proud that I designed this. So I've always had a 2 mic setup. It's just I had to print this to, here we go. So I had to print this clip because I've only got 1 stand for mics, and I didn't want to have a whole bunch of them. I didn't want to like get another full floor stand and then crowd my floor. And I was like, I have a 3D printer. I could just print something out of PETG and then take one of my old connector pins from my desk stands, which I did, and then I slid that in. I've put a TPU ring in there, glued it in, and now it solidly sits. And this part, just basically what it does is it connects to the arm of my main mic, which is what you guys are hearing me through. So do let me know if I'm not clear as day. I hope I am. My sound hasn't changed at all, but I just want to make sure. So do never be afraid to say, hey, Miss, you sound like shit. That's a joke. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hit Control S on all these three. So I did print that, and then I did a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, left click, right click are working. But Charlie, Alpha, Tango are still not. I'm gonna go the logs. Warning skip because no matchmaking declaration. Oh, hold on. Control A that. Okay, you let me do that before. Why are you not letting me do that now? Control A. Control A. Control C. Control B. There we go. So we are having... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to push that button. My calendar could shit itself. It would be still I death stare every Saturday. You are just obsessed with D&D. Okay. The air log is absolutely missing a piece of the puzzle. This absolute tiny typo. Program language using the word match singular, but our script accidentally uses matches plural because of Talons crashes immediately on startup, which disables the alphabet bridge. Okay. Let's check. That's not what I want. Matter of fact, close that. Cool. Glad you're over there. Well, as soon as Murderfly is feeling better, we can start doing D&D again, Mochi. I know that she hasn't been feeling well, so I can't blame her for that. Okay. So line 9 matches. Look at line 9. It currently says delete that text and replace the entire script. You know what, let's just take the AI's code. Let's see if it works. I can always relight it. Relight it? Wow. I can't speak. Rewrite it later. Okay, it says match now, not matches. We're gonna hit Control S. And then we're gonna shut it down and I'm going feral for D&D. I can tell that you're going feral for D&D. I'll be honest, I love D&D as well. I really want to get more groups together for you and me to play more D&D, honestly. The problem is kidnapping people who will be the DM for us. Because like I'm a newbie DM, I'm a noob friendly DM, but I don't like to DM, honestly. not something I need to carry about. So getting a DM who will also work with you and me and our strange characters, because we are doing strange characters with each other. That came out wrong. We have characters that are partners because we're adventuring together and we do a lot of characters together. Yeah. Okay, so let's test this now. Charlie, Alpha, Tango. Left click, right click, left click, Charlie, Alpha, Tango. And we're back to this click hold again at Charlie, Alpha, Tango. So we can tell that it's working. I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it over here to this. Just until we can figure out why I've made 13 characters in a week. God, sweetie, you're as bad as me when I first started. Just absolutely feral. You log. Control A, Control C. Give it that. I love my dark ones. Aren't they all dark ones? Okay, the reason it went back to click release is because hidden behavior in Tal's default engine. My God. When you tell Python to convert a word from a string, return M. Talon doesn't look at the letter. It packages the text alongside the structural layout of the file. When your Talon file runs insert, it types out the first global action associated with the symbols, which happens to be the built-in system for click release. We can stop this by completely changing the Python script. Why didn't we just do that in the first place? Okay. So, the reason that I don't actually know anything about Talon and its programming and stuff like that. So, I have to trust that. Messing up the code. Stay out of my code, Godzilla. Otherwise, Vixie is going to have Godzilla's steak to serve. She's gonna ask me, where'd you get this? Oh, around. But no, I do not know how Talon was actually coded, and I have no idea how to actually get into it from my own writing software. Otherwise, I would just go into the hard code and change the stuff there than doing what I'm doing right here. But that is currently what I just have to do. Okay, so step 2, keep the other files exactly where they are. The other files should be formatted properly. Let's double check those other files just to be sure. Minus on that. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. That's the bridge.
Switch shots rolling, you know the drill. Grab your bottle, refill, refill. Stand up slowly, stretch the spine, let the chat run wild. You'll be just fine. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Hit that mirror, splash your face. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Blue light buzzing, eyes feel sore. Blink 10 times, then blink some more. Walk that hallway, shake your hands. Hydrate, hydrate, that's the plan. Drinks, bathroom break. Go 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, love assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Move a little, hearts awake. Live happy, love assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. You can pause that potion, you can slow that grind. Little self, emotion brings a sharper mind. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Breathe in deep, reset the pace. Live happy, lab assistance.
All right. Alphabet Talon list should look like Talon list colon user dot my underscore NATO dot alphabet. Good. Before I enter that, hold on, one more thing. I want to check, make sure that this is correct. User dot Well, that's the wrong bracket. That's not even a bracket, actually. Oh, crap. That could be the whole thing. Oh my god. No, Mochi. Bad. Bad. Don't. God. Oh, I'm glad that there's no chat feature to see what was said on YouTube. That would be embarrassing. Okay, we got a Yuri Smasher Pass. For those of you who are new here, Yuri Smash and Pass is a moment where the community spend 1,000 points, and for me to compare two girls' art styles, those from anywhere, and tell you which one that I would smash and which one gets a pass. Oh, we've seen this one before. And then this one is code contain to live data. Which is supposed to be red one. Don't know why it always has trouble with that, but it does. Okay, there we go. Side-by-side comparison here. All right, so we're gonna go over, let's start with their weapons. The first thing is, I do like this sleek egg spear. It looks like an actual weapon that you could use. While her great axe on this side is absolutely cool, but it would be horribly impractical. It looks really cool. Death by thighs as I go to Bob. I mean, yeah, that's a way to get into Valhalla. So, picking over those two things. Next, their shoes. I really like that these are thigh boots. They're not thigh highs. They're thigh boots entirely. She's got the, oh god, what are those? What do you mean they're not boots? That's a type of heel. God, what's the name for that? It's not hoof heel. Is it? It's she's a horse. Yeah, but those are. Let me see. I'll show you. Yeah, so I was right. That's what they're called. It's this type of thing. I know that she's a horse, but those are boots designed off of that type of idea. They're a heelless boot, so it's literally so that way you can stand on it. They've also got these ones over here. Like those, that is a boot that goes from here all the way up. She even drop kicks. I've seen them in game. Well, then they drew it wrong. They very much drew it wrong because that is a heel. Because that's leather. That's not what it is. So in their concept art here, they've drawn it wrong. Remember, I'm only going by the concept art. So these are boots, which I think are really cute. I do like them. As you know, I'm a sucker for shoes. Over here, oh God, I love these shoes. They're amazing. You know, I think I've said this before, like, it's skirt or nothing. Well, no, it has to be skirt. It can't be nothing. It has to be skirt or dress. No in between. And neither of them are wearing either. So, like, that's just points docked for both of them, honestly. The moving up to the chest area, honestly, I like her top better. It covers up more. I like the flowy sleeves and everything. Again, I like full gloves that cover everything, not the fingers and all that. Moving up to the head, hair color, red always wins. Long red hair. I love her veil and everything. I like ears and stuff like that. I don't like tails, but nah. She's a blonde. Really doesn't interest me. You know, one carries a shield. One is clearly using more of a halberd type weapon. Her face looks really sweet, while hers look like, I will murder you. Hi, Murderfly. So, just to let you know, we do this thing called Yuri Smasher Pass. So, Mochi spent 1,000 points, and so I have to pick between two characters. One gets a pass, one gets a smash. So, thus, that's what's happening right now. So, welcome back. And I only go off their designs, not off of who they are in game, because I don't always know all the characters perfectly. So it's literally just their concept art versus each other. Those are kind of the rules. I love her crown, the veil. Redhead wins. Crazy redhead wins, honestly. I have a thing for that. All right, back to programming. So that, and then, oh yeah, I had just, did I change that? I did change that. Insert, no, space. I spelled insert correctly. My NATO alpha. All right, and then let's ask about this. Took me 79 hours to find that one. Find what one? Yes, that dash the line. Okay, wanted to make sure that was correct. Okay, so we're gonna hit Control S. We're gonna now see if the voice is working properly. Left click. Right click. Oh, I don't think I. Oh, hold on. I think it crashed. Left click. Right click. Charlie Alpha Tango. That's not doing anything. Let's see here. 29. Yeah, this is the Air Alpha Bridge. Thread loader session. User Alpha Bridge capture message. Unexpected keyword argument match. Okay, so that means it crashed. Let's see here. Open up bridge. Match equals user dot word match. Okay, control A. I apologize. Internal API has an older, stricter structure for registering captures, and it rejected the match word argument instead of the decor function. That's why it's throwing the type error, and yeah, because you told me wrong. Okay. This is why you don't trust AI, but like I've got. This stream is not brought to you by Vault-Tec, but once we hit 1,000 followers, we will be doing a Fallout 1 stream, as I have said before. So every follow helps towards that count. All right, we're gonna copy that. Come over here. That's wrong. Here. Alphabet bridge. Control S. You need to quit Talon. Get Talon up and working again. Left click. Right click. Charlie Alpha Tango. Okay. Okay. That worked. Sweet. We do need to rebuild. Yeah, cat. Charlie Alpha Tango. It was just the first word that I could think of right off the top of my head. I could also use Delta Oscar Golf. Delta Oscar Golf. What else is there? Yeah, dog. Charlie Oscar Whiskey. Mike Oscar Charlie Hotel India. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna have to type to get stuff. Why? I did not set up a Ko-Fi bot. Why is it doing that? I'm very curious now. Is like Ko-Fi just went rogue by itself? It's very interesting. Okay. Cool. So we got that. We do need to get left click, right click up and working again, because it's not doing left click and right click anymore. Oh, that's because I took it out. That's right. So let's put this in here. Right click. Oh, hold on. Right click. Left click. Charlie Alpha Tango. Cool. Uniform Mike Bravo Romeo Echo Lima Alpha. Oh, you actually spelled something there. Charlie Uniform Tango India Echo. So in NATO phonics, it's uniform for you. Thank you, Godzilla. Alright, Control S. Okay. Cool. So, we fixed one problem. It only took us an hour, and I had been working on it for since 10. So, that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 8 hours to get one thing done. That's okay. That's okay. So the left click, right click is working fine. I should probably get the program opener working. That's the next thing. Because that is going to, hold on, I don't need that one in particular. Open this. Talent I made. Okay. Programs to open. So we're gonna grab this, move this over here. I do, well, oh, hold on. Before I commit to that, I want to make sure that I can put these things into Computer Basics, because I want to keep this all together, nice and neat and clean. We're gonna quit. We're gonna open up Talon again. Eye tracker. Yes, I will be designing an eye tracker here. And yeah, so the eye tracker that I'm using right now is not good. I need to build up something quite advanced. So this eye tracker isn't all that good. Even though it costs real money, I need to make something that will actually work. So that's the whole project that we're working on. Right now, we're trying to get the voice to work. Charlie Alpha Tango. Okay, both of those are still working. So, cool. How you doing, Mal? And I can't believe I just did that. Crap. What is it? It's Control T. Crap. Closed. Control Shift T. Whew. That was close. Sorry, I know I can be a bit distracting. No, you're good. You're good. I distracted myself, and then, whew, that was actually kind of scary because I have been working with this for a few hours. Hey Tessa, how's it going? All right, so we have computer basics done. Now we need to get the program opener fixed. This I don't know if it'll work, but let's give it a try here. What was that? I swear I muted you. There, that should do it. Okay. Notepad? No, okay. It's not gonna do any of that whatsoever. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm okay. I've spent about 8 hours fixing a bunch of my shoddy code here. As a baby coder, I've been at this for a while, trying to get this voice command thing to work so that way I can start working on the eye tracker code and I don't have to type and screw up my hands anymore. All code is cursed. Yeah, it is. All code is cursed. The real problem is between the keyboard and the chair, i.e. me. Create a brand new file. I believe it's already called that. Let's make sure. Oh, well, I see one problem already. You've got to give it exacting names. That's the other thing, which is why that's off. Okay, there we go. Create, open the new code. Oh, I think I just... suck at coding. That's the only reason for, oh my. Just slam my face into the keyboard on repeat. How to add more programs later. I can just add them later. Okay. Mochi, get your head out of the gutter. We got work to do right now. For those of you who may be new here, Mochi is my partner. That would cause pain. That would cause pain. Yeah, I know that would cause pain on my own face. Kind of why I would do it, because I'm clearly not smart enough to do this. Why is someone with sub 50 IQ or sub 80 IQ allowed to program? That's the first of many questions here. I'm just gonna take piece by piece here, because I've already written some stuff and I want to have at least some semblance of my notes and everything. Open browser. Even low IQ people can learn a new language? No. I disagree. As someone with IQ, if you have sub 80 IQ, I know people with negative IQ. I may as well have had negative IQ. I mean, technically, 80 IQ is negative IQ. It is. It is not a good place to be. Computing is just a computer language. I know it's just a language. I was just mocking myself, okay? Can't a girl beat herself up? Do I even have Notepad as one of my original ones to open? I do. Okay, there it is. It seems I'm, I guess, with that low of an IQ. My community's like, no, you cannot beat yourself up. It's against the rules. Open How World. User system. This. Control C. Control V. You have fought our strongest, but not our dumbest. When an advanced alien race comes to try and take over the world, they're going to be in for a rude awakening of all the dumb people out there. change this to Power World. I misspelled Power World somewhere, right there. You know, I have the whole, and I'm the dumbest thing. There was, God, what was this? I think this happened on like Critical Role. I forget exactly where it happened, but it was at a D&D table, obviously, and like the BEG, or I think it was someone. It was someone who was bad. It may have not have been the big bad evil guy, but they locked themselves in a room with the party and a bunch of magical implements, and the person went, and well, you've screwed up. I'm not. I don't know what any of these things do, and I'm just gonna start using them. And it basically was that whole premise. I've seen shorts of that like made and stuff like that, where it's just this person starts picking up things and using them indiscriminately. And if you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, that's not the best thing to do. Add.
Shots rolling, you know the drill. Grab your bottle, refill, refill. Stand up slowly, stretch the spine, let the chat run wild. You'll be just fine. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, love assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Hit that mirror, splash your face. Live happy, love assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Blue light buzzing, eyes feel sore. Blink 10 times, then blink some more. Walk that hallway, shake your hands. Hydrate, hydrate, that's the plan. Bathroom break, out 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, love assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Move a little, hearts awake. Live happy, love assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. You can pause that potion, you can slow that grind. Little self, emotion brings a sharper mind. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, loud assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Breathe in deep, reset the pace. Live happy, loud assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait.
Okay, we're back. I don't know why the shoutouts broke. Explanation. I need to make sure that this still works. Nope, that's broken too. Is swag broken? Swag's broken as well. Discord broken? Yep, Discord's broken as well. What on earth? How did everything break? Like, it was working earlier. And just went, no, I'm not gonna work anymore. Turn it on and off. Maybe that'll fix it. All the Charlie Alpha. You fix one thing and another thing they knocked on the yeah, as I was spelling out Charlie Alpha Tango. Oh, the I was spawning Charlie Alpha Tango Sierras all over the place. All right, let's see if aha, turning it on and off again fixed it. Swag, Ko-Fi, Discord. My friend Murderfly, she's the one typing in chat. One of the absolute greatest people I've ever played D&D with. Her Instagram is the first one that came up there under Explanation Friend. If you guys could go follow her Instagram, that'd be amazing. So that way she can grow her business. She's making these really cute custom frames. It's really nice for her to come by here and hang out with me. And then, of course, we've got swag. My fourth wall merch, that is going away here probably in the next week because I'm going to make new stuff because I've got a new avatar, as you know. So that's going to change a bit. We're also sponsored by Dubby. You can get 10% off with code MISLAB77. Also, these links come with already discounted stuff, so that way you don't have to enter that code. My Ko-Fi shop is up and running. You do not need to donate there, and I would ask that you actually didn't donate there. And you guys just like pick up the clock or whatever stuff. We'll be selling the tea light, the custom cat trees eventually that or modular cat trees you'll be able to buy. We have a cat bed that's almost done. We just shipped out our first Gothic clock sale, so that's really cool. It just shipped today, so Toko, do be expecting it here. We did get a tracking number, and I'll share that with you offline, just so that way you can track that package and know where it's going and when it should be there. Yeah. All right. Anyways, while I try and fix my shoddy coding here, I did correct Pal World, so that's good. Now I can just, what I can do is I can just copy this, Control C, Control V, and then I'm gonna grab Photoshop, and then Control C Premiere. I can't wait to get the Control C and the Control V working with stuff. This one I'm gonna need to be careful with, actually. Control V space. There we go. And then I want to grab these two things. Control C, Control V. There we go. All right. That should allow those to work. Why does that have a red line through it? Oh, that means it wasn't saved. Okay, well that's something new. I'd never actually worked with this particular writing file, so it's news to me. Okay. So that's saved, that should be good. Geometry tray, and restart it. So we'll quit Talon, and then we're gonna open up Talon again. Open Notepad. It might help if Notepad wasn't already open. Open Notepad. Open Godot. Open Blender. Open Premiere. Open Photoshop. Okay, those are not the things that they were supposed to open. Thank you for the head pats. And it didn't work. That broke too. I just fixed that this morning. Let me go physically redeem it. Because nothing wants to work. Oh, it's not even there. That's the problem. Okay. Select. Go. Delete that. And then these are items. Select head pat. Boop. Boop. Put that on my head. Watch a VTuber fix her scuff live on stream. Make it bigger so that way you guys can see somewhat what's happening. Okay. Create new scene. Head pat. Head pats for mist. Save. Okay. Now. Look here. Head pat. Toggle item scene select. Select head paths for mist. And here, trigger. Okay. And now, it'd probably be helpful if I didn't leave the head pat thing up. There. Now, Let's check. Select. Hold on. Let's see if Water the Wolf Girl at least works. Because I must not be understanding what's supposed to happen here. I thought you were supposed to delete it in the end. Hello there. Oh, well, I don't have Water the Wolf Girl active. Hold on. I'm sorry. I guess I turned that off somehow. Manage channel points. Water the Wolf Girl. There we go. Click redeem. Okay, Water the Wolf Girl works. Just head paths are broken again. God. Oh, good times. Right? Can't get anything to work. I will be redeeming those points for you, Murderfly, because I don't know what's going on. Alright. What's going on with the log here? Can you tell me? Debug. Understanding definition of a web browser. Probably needs a bridge. That would be my guess. Is that that's missing for whatever reason. Control A. Really? Here, Control A, Control C, Control V. Enter. I keep forgetting that one of my friends has Iron Mouse as his what is that? Profile picture on Steam, and every time I see it, I go, "Huh? I'm not friends with Iron Mouse." And then I have to remember, oh wait, no, Iron Mouse, that's my other friend. And like, he's a big fan of Iron Mouse, so I'm just like, oh my god. He's also studying to be a doctor, so take that with a grain of salt. It reads the doesn't do Premiere or Photoshop. Steam. Oh no, it doesn't do Premiere or Photoshop. Those were the two that it didn't want to do. I'm not supposed to be laughing. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to be comedy gold. You're just watching a bunch of scuff. So it can be funny. Remember, sherbet and ice cream vanilla ice cream, and of course, vanilla pudding. Heck, I'd have my tonsils out again just to have those things all day, every day again. Like, that surgery was worth it just for those things. Sorry, everyone. Everyone's like, oh my god, you're psychotic. Remember, I'm a VTuber. We're all psychotic. And it doesn't open anything that it does read. Need like Chrome, Notepad, VS Code. I ate a pint of vanilla ice cream with pecans, butter, peanut butter for dinner last night. Oh, that sounds so good. That really does. Okay, the file log reveals exactly what went wrong. The Talon compiler is throwing massive, unexpected token syntax crashing because of still quotation lines. Oh, did I not fix? I guess I didn't fix the code. Uh-oh, what'd I do here? Delete that one. This is the one that I corrected? Let's open it. Close that. What? No. Like that. Open Talon again. And once I'm done solving this problem, we'll finally actually be able to get to making the thing we're supposed to be making from the beginning. Can you believe that? We're not even at the point where we're making the eye tracker. We're just trying to get to the point where we can meet it. BRB, Sponge Cake CC. Sponge Cake CC wants a private meet. Okay. Need disguise? What? Okay. I'm gonna just stop myself before I ask questions that gets me down to a rabbit hole, which gets me deeper into a mongoose hole, which then goes into another rabbit hole. Because that's normally where those lines of questions get me for that type of thing. Oh, good times. All right, so okay, step 2. Yeah, see, I thought so. I'm gonna need a bridge. I have 80 plus wigs. Well, I know that you have a bunch of wigs, babe. That's not where I was going with where I was thinking. Okay, so this needs to be app underscore launcher underscore bridge dot high. Yes, we'll do that. Now, something I want to do before we go copying the AI one. This may have been written by the AI, but I want to see if I can modify this one correctly before I go copying what the AI one was. So Control V. Import Talon module context, mod module context, vision, mod list. So I want to change this right here. Oh wait, no, not programming. Back here. All right, here we go. I want to change it to hold on. I want to do two things. I want to open this. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to open this in a new tab, and I want to open this one. There we go. Computer basics. Okay. So I want to then, not that, this. Change this to open that underscore. No, I don't want to cheat. Perfect. This. I'm just going to Command C this because that way I limit the typing that I do. Control V. Programs. Open programs. Custom spelling. Okay, so that's not what I want. I want this. Custom. I don't want custom. I want launch. I might have misspelled launch. I'm not actually sure how to spell launch. Launch programs, and then I misspelled programs in this, didn't I? I did. No, not there. And I used the wrong letter too. That looks wrong. That also looks wrong. I'm gonna guess that's that there. Thank you. Launch programs. Okay, rule by dot user launch programs. Teacher mode activated. Thank you, Murderfly. I've always been a bad speller, and so yeah, I just something I have to deal with. Open programs, turn M. I think that's wrong. I'm not sure how I would do that properly, but let's see how much I actually got right. And oh, there we go. Because I don't know actually how to do this, and I wanted to. Okay, so we don't need context. That's the first thing, because it's a different thing entirely. So that's not necessary. So all of that can go away. Got it. Oh, it's a. Okay. I was completely wrong in how I did this. Me too. Until I become a mom. Until I became a mom and a teacher. Huh? Well, unless there is some way for Mochi to put kids into me, with us both being female and me being infertile and her being infertile, I don't think that's gonna happen for me. And then, God forbid, I become a teacher. So class actions. Def, launch app, path, string. Okay, cool. That worked better than I thought it would. Ow, that hurt. Try semicolon. Enter. I think that can all just go. Hit tab. Hey, I teach tiny autistic children. I thought that would never happen. I mean, you're teaching a fully grown autistic one right now. I'm sorry, just couldn't. Exception as E. Print failed to launch at path. Okay. Path. Exception as E. Spawns the process independently without locking up Talon. Oh, okay. So, blind leading the blind. Yeah. Control S. Control Shift Escape. End the task. Lingering. Control. What? That is not the button. That was weird. That was very weird. Talon not running in the background? No, it is. Oh, well, it went away when I did that. Let's just make sure it's not running. Okay, it's not. Control S. DX. Don't close that. You need that. Alright, I'm gonna close Steam actually. We'll close that for the time being. What's that? Okay. Oh, that was something a while ago that I did. Okay. I just didn't close it. That's something that I do often. Alright, so we're going to relaunch Talon. We're going to try and get it to launch the programs. Launch Steam. That's not what I said. Launch Notepad. Notepad. That's not what I said either. No. Open file location. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, I think I was saying the wrong things entirely. Okay.
Shots rolling, you know the drill. Grab your bottle, refill, refill. Stand up. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, loud assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait. Time for drinks, bathroom break. Breathe in deep, reset the pace. Live happy, loud assistance.
Okay, we're back. Alright, so I pulled up the stuff so that way I remember how to actually do it. So now, open Notepad. Open Steam. Open Pal World. Okay, none of those things worked. Well, that sucks. We are out of time for today, guys. It's the 2-hour mark. I do need to get some rest. I'll be back tonight, midnight Pacific Standard Time, to play Pal World with Neko. We beat the we beat the whale, and now it's going to be a lot of building up our base and stuff like that, so it's going to be a little bit more boring. Thank you guys for coming here. Sunday we'll be back at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as always, yes, do get some rest, Murderfly. We'll be back here on Sunday for day 2 of this, and then yeah. Anyways, we're gonna raid out to Nerd Knight. He's playing Mecha Chameleon. Normally he's not up this late for me to raid, so this is very lucky for me today. Thank you guys all for coming by. Remember that to hit that follow, and remember to also, so when we raid Wolf Woman Lab raid, copy that into chat and spam that when we get in there. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys all next time.
Switch shots rolling, you know the drill. Grab your bottle, refill, refill. Stand up slowly, stretch the spine, let the chat run wild. You'll be just fine. Time for drinks, bathroom break. 3 short minutes, that's all it takes. Live happy, lab assistance. Wait, your health is important, the experiments can wait.